Right, we're going to start up and standing. Start your watch if you need. So, happy Monday. Mondays come by very quickly. I can't believe how quickly they come by.
What setting would you put your watch?
I just put it on, I just do everything high intensity. It's not high intensity, but it doesn't really matter. So let's start warming up, rolling the shoulders. We've got our beginners class. We're going to do a nice full body workout. Nice simple moves, but not easy, just less sort of coordinated and focusing on our core, arms out to the side, feet wide, and rolling the shoulders. That's it, loosening everything off. Have your feet a little bit wider so that you've got some room to, there we go. Perfect. Good, and then nice big circles, moving those arms forward. Breathing out, loosening everything off. That's it. All right, from here we're going to start with our roll downs. So standing up nice and tall. Have your feet hip distance apart. On a roll down, we're going to take a nice breath in. And as we breathe out, you pull your belly button in, tilt that pelvis forward. Soften your knees and relax the arms, chin down onto your chest. And let those arms hang down, curl down to the floor, one vertebra at a time. All the way down, knees bent. Nice, let those arms just hang. And then on a breath out, pull that belly button in towards your spine, tuck your pelvis under, and start rolling up. As you come up, make sure your shoulders slide down and back, and your head comes up last. And open up those palms at the top. Don't lean back. Just stand up nice and tall. Okay, let's go for two more. Breathing in and out. Soften the knees. Pull that tummy in towards your spine. Let those arms hang down towards the floor. And imagine a string of pearls rolling down to the floor. At the bottom, make sure your head is nice and relaxed. And breathing out. Pull that belly button in. Stack those vertebrae one on top of the other. Curling up, head comes up last, sliding those shoulders back. Beautiful. Right, one more. Breathing in and out. Really start the movement with the head. Let those arms just hang. Make sure they're completely relaxed. Beautiful. And from here, coming down onto your knees. Good. All right, so we're going to carry on with our stretches. You're going to put your right leg in front, have your knee over your ankle, and slide that back leg back as much as you can manage. Hands on the inside on the floor. Perfect. And from here, we're going to rotate those hips side to side. So think of wagging your tail. That's it. Try and put your back leg a little bit further back and lean on screen. There we go. I'm going to have to do that. Nice. Now from here, send your hips back. Keep that leg there. You want to straighten that front leg. Hands can be wherever you manage. And coming forward, lift your chest. So with this, you want to keep your hands as far as you can manage where they are. That's it. Beautiful. So move them as little as you have to, but as much as you need. Perfect. Three more. Dig that heel in, straightening that front knee. And forward. Two, sending those hips back. Think of feeling that stretch all the way to your butt. And last one, breathing out. Dig the heel in, straighten that knee. Very good. Make sure you get your knee dead straight. Good. Changing sides. So from here, hands on the floor. Make sure your knees over your ankles. Slide that back leg back. And we're going to rotate those hips side to side. Beautiful. So with this, you want to think of sliding and gliding those tissues. So as we go back, we're straightening those hamstrings and then coming forward. Nice. 5 times, forward and back. Making sure you get that straight each time. Beautiful. 3 more. And back. 2. Sending the hips back. Dig that heel in. As you come forward, remember to lift your chest. That's it. Last one. Reaching back and forward. Perfect. All right, we're going to come on to stay on both knees. You're going to stay on your left knee and have your right leg out to the side. That's it. Now from here, just drop your hand down to the floor, and you want to make sure your hand, your knee, and your foot are all in one line. That's it. So squeeze your bottom, pull your tummy in, slide those shoulders back, and we're going to lift this top leg up and down. For 10. Breathe out as you lift. Keep that belly button pulled in. So each time you breathe out, think of sucking that tummy in. That's it. Take your hand a little further away if you need. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and coming up. Very nice. Knees together. Let's change sides. So leg out to the side. Have your foot on the border of your big toe. So it's kind of on that inside border. Hand down to the floor. Hand, knee, and foot all in one line. Shoulders down and back. Tummy pulled in. Let's go. Breathing out. Try and have your hands to the side if you can. There we go. So take it right out to the side. Breathing out as you lift. Pull that belly button in for 5, 4. Nice. Slowly down. 3, 2, 1. And back. Very nice. All right, coming onto your hands and knees. So in this position, you want to make sure your hands are directly under your shoulders. You can welcome to turn your hands out if your wrists hurt. Knees directly under the hips, so bring them a little bit further forward so they're right under your hips. Tuck those toes under. From here, we're going to activate our core by breathing out and lifting those knees up 5 centimeters and holding. So from here, slide those shoulder blades away from the ears, pull that belly button in. Let's breathe out and lift. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And Lean, bring your feet a little closer towards you. There. Right, 4 more. Breathing out to lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Make sure when you're doing this that you don't let those shoulder blades ride up your ribs. Pull them right down towards your bottom, back flat. Let's go. 3 more. Breathing out to lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice. We've got 2 more. On the last one, we're going to end it in a downward dog. Breathing out to lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Very nice. And now we're going to hold for 5 and then stick our bums into the air for a downward dog. Okay. Breathing out to lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stick that bottom into the air. If you need to walk your hands and feet a little further apart, you can. Make sure the mat doesn't slip. Maybe put your feet, there we go. Chest between your shoulders, holding that. And now walk your hands towards your feet. If you need to bend your knees, you can. And let's curl up. 1 vertebra at a time, head coming up last. Beautiful. All right, coming off your mat, we're going to go into a lunge. So, with your lunge position, you want to keep your feet hip distance apart and just step that back leg back. So you don't want to, often people put the leg behind the other one and that really throws your balance. So stay here, step further back. So you get a nice wide stance. Wide enough so that when you drop down, your front knee is over your ankle. It doesn't come forward. Perfect. So now in this position, let's start here. Lift your chest, slide those shoulder blades down, tummy pulled in. We're going down and up for 10. So in this position, open your hands towards me, because that way it also helps to open up your chest. That front knee stays facing forward. That's perfect. Dropping down in the middle. Try not to go forward. Open your feet a little bit wider on screen, further apart. You don't want to go forward like that. That's better. Drop down in the middle. Better. Bend your back knee. Tummy pulled in. Let's go for 2 more. Then we're going to hold it down there. 1. Hold it down here. Lift your chest, tummy in. Let's pulse for 10, 9. Have a look at my legs, Annaline. It's like a 90-90. 3, 2, 1, and step and shake those legs out. So when you set it up, make sure your legs are wide enough. And I don't want you to go forward. That puts a huge amount of strain on the knee. I want you to drop down in the middle. Okay, so changing legs. Nice and wide. Make sure they're hip distance apart. Up nice and tall, which, yes, that's the right one. Tummy pulled in, shoulders down and back. Let's go for 10, 9. Breathing out. That's much better. Breathing out, push through your front heel. 4 more. 3, breathing out, tummy in. 2, 1, hold it there. Let's pulse for 10, 8, 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Annaline, was that sore or just tired? Just tight, okay. So just make sure, I don't want you to hurt your knee by going too far forward. Have your legs quite far apart this way. Yours is great. So that when you go down, yeah, that looks better. I can't see, it looks like you're turning sideways a little bit. Anyway, let's see it from the side. So legs must be much further apart from each other, forward and back. That's better. That's better. So if you can do that, dropping that back knee down. Good. Okay, right. We're going to stay up and standing. Working on our balance. As I've mentioned before, balance is so important. So standing up nice and tall. If you need something to hold on to for balance, you're going to lift your right knee up in front of you, tummy pulled in. And then we're going to go into an aeroplane where you stretch that leg out behind you, tummy pulled in. Nice. Let's go for 10, breathing out. Right knee up, shoulders down and back, tummy in. And stretch, lengthen that back leg away from you. Very nice. So everything is in control. You're still thinking about sliding those shoulders away from the ears. Tummy in, beautiful. That's it, we've got 5 more. That standing leg starts to burn. Breathing out, stretch. Woo. If you can, try not to put this leg down in between. If you need to, reset your balance. Stretch it away. We've got 3 more. Damn it. Damn it, I nearly made it. Breathing out, tummy pulled in. That's it. Make sure you use your breath. Last one. And stretch it out. Very nice. Ooh. Feel my calf with that one. Let's stretch the calf out there. So take the leg that you were standing on, place it behind you, foot facing forward, get that heel down, and just push your hips forward a little bit. Stretching that back calf. If you want to, just as a note, if you're wanting to try and stretch further down in the Achilles, you bring that back leg in closer and you bend that back knee. That's it, and you'll feel it lower down in the Achilles. Very nice. Right, now we've got to do the other leg. So, standing up nice and tall, tummy pulled in, standing on your, I'm doing it on my right leg now. Breathing out, lift your knee and stretch. Shoulders down and back, tummy pulled in. Breathe out as you lift the knee. Have the support, if you're using a support, make sure it's on your side. And lean, so maybe have it on your side. That's it, so you can still stretch and not hit your head. There we go. Is this 4 or 3? 4, there we go. So this is why I don't count. I get very distracted with talking. Tummy in, breathing out. Keep those shoulders down and back. Let's go for 4 more. And stretch that leg away behind you. 3. Keep your chest up when you're here. Try not to look down. You don't want to look right down. You want to look ahead of you. That's it. Stretch. We got one more. Reach. And lift. Whew. Right, let's stretch out that calf. So place the leg you're standing on behind you. Make sure your foot is facing forward. Have the heel flat. And push those hips forward. So you also feel a little bit in the hip flexor, which is nice. Bring that back leg in slightly. Keep the heel flat. And bend the knee. You'll feel it further down. When you do that stretch, try not to let that back knee roll in. So you want to still keep them facing forward. Only go as far as you can that your knee doesn't roll in, because that's often a sign of a tight Achilles or calf, because as soon as you go there, it rolls in. Yeah. Right, coming down into your mat. Okay, so we're going to go into a little bit of abs, then we're going to do some more butt, just because that's how we roll. Okay, so from here, hands by your side, you're going to lift those legs up into tabletop. Tilt that coccyx towards your nose, so pull your knees in a little bit closer to your face. And you want to keep that coccyx tilted towards your nose, using your tummies. If you can, have your knees over your hips, but if you find your back arches off the floor. Now from here, we're going to go into our leg swaps. So from the hip, hinge only from the hip, tap foot down and up. Breathing in. You want to make sure the angle at the knee stays dead still. So don't bend your knee more, just move from the hip. Tummy pulled in. That side's great. Other side better. There we go. You want to keep your low back glued to the mat. So tummy pulled in. As you stretch that leg down, the temptation is for your back to arch off the mat. That comes from your stomach. Let's go for 4 more. 3. 2. Keep those abs in. 1. Beautiful. Stretch those legs out. Now, hands behind your head. So when we do Pilates, you never have your elbows completely flat on the floor. You want to keep them sort of in your periphery. So they're not right in front of your face. They're here. You want to pull that belly button in. So I tilt my low back, squashes on the floor. We're going to breathe out and crunch up and back down. So we're keeping the legs straight. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Keep that tummy pulled in. We're going for 8. That's it. Try and squeeze your inner thighs together. Feet should be together. That's it. Tummy pulled in. For 4 more. Breathing out. 3. Keep your abs engaged the whole time. 2. 1. Very nice. Now from here, you're going to breathe out, crunch up, lift one knee up, but you're going to stay straight. And back down. Don't let your abs go here. Breathing out, crunch. Nice. Make sure you're not pulling on the head. Your head is relaxed in your hands. The only thing that's pulling up your head and shoulders is your abs. Alternate legs. When you stretch those legs out, make sure your back isn't leaving the ground. Tummy pulled in. 1 more each side. Now we're going to keep the leg. We're going to crunch and twist to that opposite knee. That's it. And down. Tummy pulled in. Change sides. Beautiful. When you twist, you want to twist your shoulder to your knee. Make sure it's not just the elbow. Perfect. For 4 more. Crunch. 3. Breathing out as you crunch. Nice work. Last one. And relax it down. Stretch those arms out. Very nice. Right, bending your knees, place the feet on the floor. Have your feet as close to your can as your bum. So if you can, you want to touch your heels. Make sure your knees stay above your hips. As we do, we're going to do our pelvic curl. I'll show you from here. The temptation sometimes is to bring those knees together and do that. You want to keep the knees over the hips all the time. At the top, don't let them go out or in. Okay. So with this, you want to curl through your spine. So on a breath out, breathe out, pull the belly button in, tilt the coccyx to the ceiling, push through your heels, and peel the back off one vertebra at a time. Squeeze the bum, pull the tummy in, and then curling down from your rib cage. Make sure your coccyx is the last thing to touch. Breathing out. Tummy pulled in, push through the heels, squeeze your bottom. You've still got that little tilt in your pelvis, and curling down. We got 5 more, breathing out to lift. I want you to tilt your coccyx a little bit more. Don't come up too high. So when I say tilt in the coccyx, you want to tilt the pubic bone forward and down. 3 more. So what I just did there was, instead of being here, you want to drop it a little bit and tilt that coccyx to the ceiling, squeezing your bum, pull your tummy in. Beautiful. We got 2 more. Lifting up, tummy in, push through the heels. That's it. Last time, we're going to hold it here. Reconnect that tilt. So tilt that coccyx to the ceiling, tummy pulled in. We're going to open and close the knees now. Keep the hips up. Squeeze. Let's go for 10. 9, scooping in those abs even deeper. You can touch and see if they're working. Just on the inside of your hip bones. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and curling down all the way. Hug those knees into your chest. Beautiful. Rolling up into sitting. Nice. We're going to go into a little bit of upper body. We're going to do shoulder taps. So I'm going to give you 2 positions for this. You can be on your knees or in a full plank. Shoulder taps is you're on your hands, and we're going to tap and tap. We want to do it slowly. When you lift up one hand, you almost want to subconsciously think into here and getting those cross muscles firing. Otherwise, your whole body shifts. So what you don't want is this, where the whole body's moving. You want to keep everything facing the ground. If you want to do it on your knees, that's absolutely perfect. You want to squeeze that bottom, shoulders down, and it's the same thing. You want to keep your hips and your shoulders facing the floor. Drop your hips down a little bit. If you do your knees, feet can be wherever they want. So if you're on your knees, before you start, I want you to squeeze your bottom. Pull your tummy in. Make sure those hips are in line with your shoulders. So you don't want to be there. Drop your hips further, shoulders over your hands. Let's go for 10. And lean, try and get your body on the screen, sorry. For those doing the recording, we've got 2 Annaleens. It's very confusing for me. I want your body more over your hands. So you don't want to be there, drop it down. We're going for 8. 6, tummy pulled in. Perfect. 5, squeeze your bum. 3, drop your hips and lean. 2, 1, and relax it down. Well done. Very nice. Just be careful in that position. Wherever you are, if you're on your knees or in a full plank, you don't want your hands in front of your shoulders. You want your shoulders directly over the hands. So whether you're here or on your knees, you don't want to be there. You must make sure, whatever position, your shoulders are over hands, okay? So drop your bum down from there. Let's see. Be a nice flat back. Drop your hips down more. Drop them lower, lower, lower. That's better. Now move forward. There, perfect. Have your feet nice and wide. Open the feet wider, it helps you. And lean on screen, that was perfect. That's amazing. So again, you did it perfectly, and you'll definitely be able to do wide feet. Okay, well done. Coming onto your side. Let's quickly do some focused butt. Bring your knees up in front of you like you're sitting on a chair. So I want your feet here at 90 degrees to the hips and knees 90 degrees to the hips. Relax the head down, tummy pulled in. Let's lift the feet off the floor, both of them together. So now, breathing out, pull your tummy in. We're going to do the clam. Open and close. Keep those hips facing forward. Don't let that back top hip roll back. And every time you open and breathe out, scoop those abs in more. That's it. Let's go for 10. Lift your feet a little higher. There we go. Tummy pulled in. 5. You should feel that butt start to burn. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Now we're just going to work the top leg. Your underneath leg stays dead still. That top leg, we're going to go knee to knee, rotation, toe to toe, rotate the other way. So we're literally going knee, toe. Let's go for 10. Tummy pulled in, keep those hips dead still. Make sure that top hip doesn't roll forward. 5, 4, it burns like a mother. 3, lift that foot. 2, if you go knee to knee on screen, lift the foot. 1, that's it. And relax. You want to think of that thigh rotating in your ball and socket joint of the hip. So it's literally just rotating there, there. But make sure you open that leg. Nice. Other side. So working these muscles, these are the stabilizers of the butt. And these really help for your back and any hip or knee issues. So for running, it's amazing. Yeah. Bring those knees up in front of you, 90-90, like you're sitting on a chair. Tummy pulled in, feet lifted. Let's go. Breathing out. Now don't let that top hip roll back. Imagine you've got a wall behind you. Nice. We go for 10. 9, breathing out, tummy in. If you want to feel if your abs are working, put your hand on your hip bone, and just inside the hip bone, you should feel those muscles pushing into your fingers. Don't cramp. 3 more. 2, 1, and relax those feet down. Now top leg, knee to knee, and I want to see the difference in angle, and toe to toe. That's it. Breathing out, alternate. So knee to knee, toe to toe. When you do toe to toe and lean, open up that knee. That's it. 4 more, tummy in. 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Well done, very nice. All right, let's do a nice stretch. We're going to lie on your back, hug your right knee into your chest. And pull it in nice and close, stretching out that insertion of the hamstring. Breathing out, relax your head. That's it. When you breathe out with a stretch, really imagine that breath out is sort of releasing that muscle just a little bit more. Now, take your knee in your left hand. Put the right hand out to the side on the floor and pull that knee across. You want to aim to get the knee down to the floor and keep the shoulders flat. Just do what you can manage. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. You just want to feel it stretching. And as you breathe out, relax into it a little bit more. Nice. Bring those legs back into the middle. Let's change sides. Take your left knee into your chest. Stretch that right leg out along the floor. Relax your feet. Relax everything. Nice. Now take your knee into your right hand. Stretch your left hand out, palm up, and pull that knee across. That's it. You can wriggle yourself to get your shoulders flat. You want to get that knee towards the ground, breathing out, look up at the ceiling. Very nice. Bring those knees back into the middle. Hug both knees into your chest and just rock side to side. And rolling up into sitting. Well done. That was awesome. Thank you so much.